one of the several gateways to hell.
What? What are you talking about?
Number 16. This is the fuck. What are the gateways to hell?
All right. Welcome back to our millions of fans across North Korea. This is listen to this while doing laundry. Today we decided to talk about the scariest urban legends in each state. But first, as usual, the news.
The news.
What do you got for us, Mr. Newsman?
Well, you said you've been watching the debates between good old Ted and that psycho Beto. Is it B2 or Beto?
I don't know.
I think it's B2.
B2?
Yes, that's how I would pronounce it because I'm an American. So what are your thoughts? Why are you voting for Ted Cruz?
I'm not voting for that psycho. Yeah, like I was telling you earlier,
he's the most sane person in the world.
He reminds me of fucking Palpatine from Star Wars. Like, whenever anyone makes a comment, he laughs like, it's just like, he's so weird, dude.
What the heck?
Like, just
that's why you hate him? Because he
just the way that he acts, the way that he acts and the way that he talks is he has such a punchable face. He has like he has the demeanor of like a psychotic liar. I mean,
I see.
Man,
you don't like real men. I understand.
He's not a real man. He's two men in a trench coat.
Staying on top of each other so they can get into the movies on discount? What are you talking about?
So what was insane though was, well, I guess it makes sense because it's Texas, but Ted Cruz's stance is all for, oil and what he calls, energy. I mean, which is true because without that, a lot of jobs would be lost here. A lot of people would be out of the jobs. And then Beto is for renewable energy. And then Cruz is like, no, that's bad. It's just like, that's insane that's where we're at right now, where they think renewable energy is bad.
You think it's good?
What? Are you fucking kidding me?
What kind of renewable energy? Because from what I know about solar panels use like rare earth metals, and in the title rare earth metals, we don't have a huge quantity of those things. I think it's even dangerous they're like deep in the earth, and so I think it's like dangerous to even get those materials. So we're gonna run the world on wind? Are we gonna run it on sun? We're gonna run it on water?
Yeah. Wind and solar would be the best, because actually there's a recent finding that just came out where the cost to making, I don't know the exact stats, but making a certain amount of energy is now cheaper for solar versus, I think, coal or oil, one of them. They're always coming out with new, like there's new solar panels that are coming out that don't use, well, as far as I know, they don't use rare earth metals. They're kind of close to the way that plants, do their photosynthesis.
I don't think that's anywhere near. What? No. Okay. I don't think you can compare solar power to photosynthesis, but okay.
The way that plants take in the sunlight, you know what I mean? Like, and by that I mean like,
and feed themselves and make themselves green.
They're using like, I don't know, like algae or some shit, kind of living stuff instead of rare metals.
Listen, this is what I think. I think that the majority of people can't afford a Prius, so they're going to keep driving their gas-guzzling trucks.
What?
And their gas-guzzling Toyotas.
What kind of Prius costs more than a truck? Well, I guess an older truck, maybe.
I have no idea, but I don't see anybody. I don't know. So Bill Maher thinks that he thinks the environment's really important, but I think it's like on the list for Republicans. I think it's like comes out to like number 15. So it's really low down on the list for Republicans. Yeah. So Bill Maher thinks that it's a government issue, that the government's going to have to come in and tell people like, you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do this, you need to drive this or buy that, blah, 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 put in rules and regulations for organizations and companies to follow. So that's what he thinks.
Yeah, I mean that's true. That they're gonna have to, because I mean they hold a lot of the power, like the big oil companies. I mean,
but why can't you don't drive a Prius? I mean, why not save your money or work harder or work more if you care about the environment so much to get a car that runs strictly on electricity? Even though it's expensive right now, but does not every little bit count? So I'm trying to, where do you land? Do you think that it's the hell with it until the government forces it upon you? Or do you think that you need to start taking the little steps right now?
Well, that's also the misconception, is that it's the people that are causing the most pollution, but it's actually the companies themselves. So in terms of me, though, I would first have to get a house, because
you're like, I'd rather have a house that could be underwater before I start caring about.
No, because there's nowhere for me to plug in my electric car here. You see what I'm saying?
You bastard.
Living at apartments, it's not like they have electric carports here.
Actually, I wonder if you can request, because I see them at random places, like at random office buildings. I see them. Like I always wonder, like where the hell they come from. Is there like a electric car plug-in salesman?
Which is weird, because it takes I think like a few hours to get a decent charge. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, like they have that some gas stations or
I see them at gas stations. What the hell's going on?
Like, what do? You wait there for 2 hours for your car to charge?
That's why all those racetracks now have like places to like eat outside and stuff.
Yeah,
it's all for the electric car business.
Yeah, it's
So you think it's the government that's going to have to force these companies that pollute? But why not? But we live in a capitalistic democracy. So you could personally say, I'm not going. Well, I don't. You shop at like American Postal or something like that. But you can be like, I'm not going to shop at American Postal because I don't know. They use too much plastic to box their shirts up, and they ship their shit in big ass 18-wheelers that pollute gas, and their manufacturings they don't use any smart technologies or whatever energy saving technology. So I'm not going to buy any clothes from them. I'm not going to buy any shoes from Nike because I don't like to support child labor. Plus they ship their shoes from their factories and big ass airplanes that doesn't run on renewable energy. So I'm not going to buy any of their shoes. Why not? So though you say it's the companies that are polluting, we also live in a capitalistic democracy. So each person can decide, I'm not going to buy, that person's product until they figure out, a way to get in line with my standards on how, pollution shouldn't choke us all to death. But
that would never happen, though, because then you would have to do that for every single company, and everyone would be out of everything that they need. So that's when it comes into, like you were saying, probably the government will have to force something to happen.
And then the other thing is, what good is it going to be? I mean, the U.S. one major, what the hell are we? Country in the world. I mean, we don't take up, so there's India, there's China, there's Russia. I mean, I don't know really what's happening in Russia. It's cold from what I understand. So maybe they care about pollution because all their things are going to melt. But what the hell does it do? Like, I mean, people we don't live in the area where, we follow America because they got their shit together. So I mean, I don't think that's going to happen anymore. So if we decide to go to the extreme and like in the next 10 years, your company can only do this, blah, 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 blah. I mean, what good is that one country going to do if everyone else is still just polluting the waters and shoving shit in the atmosphere? So would we go to war? Would we declare war on countries who, I mean, because technically everyone shares the same air.
Right. I mean, it wouldn't come to that. It wouldn't come to war, you psycho. But
no, I want war.
Yeah, no, it would actually help a lot, just because we're definitely up there in terms of the polluters. We're not. I don't think we're number one. Definitely not. I think, what is it, China? Or
oh, why do you say China? Because they're Asian and you hate Asians? You racist?
No, because you see all the fucking pictures of the polluted cities. Like, insane.
Well, that's how it used to look in the U.S. before the EPA was invented. Or I can't use the word invented. Maybe that is the word. I don't know. I don't have a huge vocabulary. Well, that's the way New York and San Francisco. They used to be like just a haze of pollution before they start inputting regulations.
And some of that is still relevant. Like in Los Angeles, it's not as bad as China, but it's definitely thick.
You're like, I like to be mysterious. I don't want to see me. So when I'm walking down the street, haze.
But no. I mean, it's definitely a start, and I think, because Europe. So I mean, we backed out of the agreement that the European Union has for the stopping the pollution and shit. So I mean, they're trying to do something with it, which is good.
Who's trying to do something with it? I can hear you.
Oh, did I cut out?
Yeah.
The European Union. You know how they have that agreement that we backed out of?
The Paris Agreement?
Yeah.
Fuck you, Paris.
So they're spearheading the way there, so that's good. But yeah, I just think we're, I guess, not there yet, but we're slowly getting there. Like, remember, like a decade or two ago, it was like renewable energy was so expensive, but now it's getting to that tipping point, so it's like slowly getting there.
Slowly and surely.
Don't call me Shirley.
Just the fuck.
Yeah, no. Like if I had a place to plug in my electric car, yeah, that's actually a good idea. I should probably get that. And then, but yeah, no. Right now for my energy for the apartment, I have Green Mountain, and they use renewable energy, so it's a start.
Why can't you plug your car up in your house with a long extension cord?
Because I don't want it to be outside where people can just
what, the people be like, oh, that guy is a good guy, he's using renewable energy.
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure that wouldn't be allowed. They'd be like, you can't run this dangerous electric cord from your car. Yeah, so no, bottom line, Ted Cruz looks like a psychopath, Zodiac killer. And some of his policies are just catering to, I think, bad
Americans
stuff.
Oh, God. I don't know why you're against America. What did we ever do to you?
Well, for one, you took away my special type of Cheetos that I liked. They took them off the shelves.
What Cheetos? The super, super hot ones that no one buys? So what are you talking about?
No, this was a special kind of Cheetos that you can't get anywhere else in the world. And they're trying to it's like the Mandela effect. It's like no one remembers these type of Cheetos, but I remember them.
No. Cheetos are actually gray before they're red, by the way.
Did you know Cheetos were invented by a janitor who took the those little they came out as puffs, and he sprinkled like cheese seasoning on them and ate them. And yeah, now I think he's like the CEO, or maybe like he's at least on the board for them.
Oh, you silly rabbit.
Okay.
Well, also, Togo. Do you know what Togo is?
Pogo?
Togo. Togo.
What the hell is that?
Oh, man. You just did not pay attention in school. It is a country in West Africa. So on October the 15th, Parliament adopts a bill to promote power generation from clean sources. So you see, even places across the world, things are trying to change.
Is that where your family's from?
You're racist.
Uganda forever.
What the heck? No.
Oh, man.
Never.
All right. Anything else in the news? Anything else going on?
There's a lot of stuff going on.
Tell me.
Oh, let's see what's important. Let's see. I don't think anything major has happened. The world hasn't fallen apart today. Well, Canada, legalized weed.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
I know you're a crazy smoker. That journalist was chopped up and the fuck? I still don't understand that. I'm like, an interrogation gone wrong, and then we're like, he died. Now we have to chop up his body. Get rid of the evidence.
It's funny because they have surveillance of those the ones who committed the murder. They have evidence of them flying in, and then they have evidence of them carrying a bone saw, and then Saudi Arabia was like, no, they're just tourists. The tourists that all came at the same time and left at the same time a few hours later and had a bone saw. They're just tourists.
I don't know why did they what was I haven't followed it greatly. So was he like an actual journalist who was like, I'm gonna uncover corruption, and they're like, oh, we have to get rid of him? Or was he like, I don't know, what other kind of journalist are you that gets you killed?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know much about him, I guess. Yeah, he was some kind of journalist, all right?
Fucking journalist, always wanting to know stuff.
And then one of these suspects in the murder was mysteriously killed in a weird car accident, I think today or yesterday.
Wait, say that again?
One of the murder suspects, one of them suspected of killing the journalist, was mysteriously killed in a car accident.
So what, you think the Saudi prince was like, I told Trump I knew nothing about it. Now I have to I have to kill all the people who are involved so no one can rat us out.
Yeah, pretty much. Because, I mean, if they get captured and interrogated themselves, I mean, I'm sure they'll say something.
Oh, they're snitches?
Listen, if someone's going to stick bamboo under your fingernails, I'm pretty sure you're going to talk.
Fuck? No, I'd be like, listen. Okay, because you're already going to torture me. I'm like, no, you're just going to keep torturing me, but I'm never going to tell you the truth. Because you're going to kill me either way.
Fuck that. I'd be like, just kill me. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Just don't stick bamboo under my fingernails.
I'd be like, harder this next time. Harder. Longer.
What are you talking about?
Or bamboo.
Okay, so...
Bamboo from the fuck? Bamboo trees are pretty expensive.
Bamboo trees are expensive?
Oh, wait, because they're from China, they can't be expensive?
They're racist. Not. They grow like weeds.
Oh, so Chinese people are weeds? Oh,
shut up.
You're racist.
No, because over my parents, the neighbors had bamboo, and they had to like... It's not enough that you chop them down because they grow back so fast.
Yeah, they are like they will erode your foundation.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, you have bamboo in your backyard.
That's why I don't know.
Okay.
Why pandas like them.
All right, so I think that's enough of the news.
One more big thing. Carol Spinney leaves Sesame Street after 50 years. He was the Big Bird and Oscar the Grouch.
He was playing Big Bird this long?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know they had to let go Elmo because Elmo was a pedophile, but
hey,
thank God, Big Bird's.
Look up his net worth. How much did he make while there?
It was PBS. It can't be a lot. Let's see what his net worth is. Net worth of Carol. Like, yeah, nothing even comes out because I don't think he was probably paid $50 a week. Yeah, I don't know. Were you a Sesame Street watcher? Did you like Sesame Street?
I hated it.
What the fuck? I liked Elmo's World, and that was it.
Of course, because you know.
And then with the Count, that like vampire one that would play the pianos and teach you how to count, I like him too.
Now I know why you are the way you are.
What, you don't like to learn from Big Bird? Like, I had a Big Bird stuffed animal growing up.
Yeah,
I set it on fire. You can't molest a boy.
Like your mom just comes in, you're just like rubbing it, like what the fuck? All right. Enough of the news. I want to get on to the topic: the scariest urban legends in each state. So we got it pulled up here. So we're in Texas, so I think we should start there. Number 43, the Candy Lady. Let's see. 43, the Candy Lady in Terrell, Texas. That's pretty close. Candy left out on the windowsill is meant to lure out children, so a spectral woman can pull out their teeth, kidnap them, or stab them in the eyes. The story may have been linked to a real person, Clara Crane, who killed her husband by poisoning candy and was later released from an institution.
What kind of candy? Do you think that hard caramel candy that old people have in their house? Can I have some in my desk drawer? Or do you think it was like suckers and things? Like, what candy did she make from scratch? That she poisoned her husband.
So yeah, this had to have been back in the day, right? So Clara Crane, let me see. Legend of the Candy Lady. Let's see. Oh, she was from 1871. So yeah, she's dead by now.
Oh no! If you believe in evil, evil lives forever.
Yeah. So apparently she's a spectral lady who tries to pull teeth out of children's mouths.
So she was a tooth fairy that lost her wings and just went mad.
Oh, this one's weird. Right next to it, number 42 from Tennessee, Skinned Tom. It says, "Don't woo the wrong lady like young Tom did. He ended up getting skinned. Skinned alive by a beautiful woman's angry husband. His bloody ghost hangs around Lover's Lane to punish cheaters." What a good guy.
What the heck? So he wasn't a cheater. The wife was the cheater.
Yeah, by a beautiful woman's angry husband.
Yeah. What the heck? Why not get mad at his wife for cheating? What if that guy didn't know that she was married?
Yeah.
He's probably just want to be proven innocent. He wants to clear his name. We'll write that down. For anyone who's listening, I'm starting a prove the ghost innocent team. So, all the ghosts who were killed, the people who were killed or murdered, they did nothing wrong and they've turned into ghosts. We want to get their story out, clear their names, and so they can move on to the other side. Donations of $100 minimum.
South Park already did that.
Damn you, South Park.
What's one that you're looking at? What's one that you like out of the urban legends?
Number 48, the White Things, racist in West Virginia. But it looks like that thing that the Avatar rides.
the air bison.
Yeah, the air bison. That's just an air bison. What are they thinking? It says Mothman might be more popular misery, but the rural West Virginia is also home to the mysterious dog-like creature the size of a lion with the white shaggy fur.
Damn. So
the size of a lion? Lions are pretty small. I've seen lion.
So it's like a wolf, a lion-sized wolf. So a dire wolf.
And it's all white.
The white thing. So that's West Virginia. West Virginia.
Take me home. Country road.
Oh, here we go. Since Halloween's coming up, number 46, the Bunny Man. On Halloween, many years ago, a bus of transferring asylum inmates crashed, with one of the inmates escaping. For years, skinned, half-eaten rabbits were found hanging from the trees near Bunny Bridge, even after the supposed culprit died. Eventually, he allegedly attacked humans too. Body strung up over the bridge. The Bunny Man.
And that's how the Easter Bunny was born.
Yeah. Yeah.
Back. He allegedly attacked humans. 2 bodies strung up over the bridge. How do we know those people just didn't commit suicide?
Because they were strung by their feet.
That's more easily to do. You just like put it right there and you put the string up and you're like, so long, cool world. And then like whoop, boom. You crack your head open and you just bleed out and die.
What? I guess you're an expert on this.
Yes, I did apply to be a death investigator with the city of Dallas. Never got a call back.
Wait, you did what?
I applied for a job as a death investigator. Because, I watched a lot of Law and Order. So I figured I'd be able to do the job quite easily.
Really?
What the heck? How hard is it to crime? Did you murder this woman? Tell me the truth. I think I'd be a really good investigator. I'll be able to get to the truth quick.
Right.
And easily.
All right. How about this one? Number 41, Walking Sam. Let's see. A 7-foot-tall specter whose job it is to collect... What?
The heck? Specter?
A 7-foot-tall specter whose job it is to collect the souls of suicide victims stalks lonely, depressed adolescents. Perhaps the explanation for the alarmingly high suicide rates in the area, or the few recent attempts at mass suicide.
Is this Slender Man, that horror movie that came out like recently? I think this is about him. Is it not?
Oh, I mean, Slender Man was made up. It was a video game first.
No, I don't believe.
What do you believe then?
I believe. I don't know. Slender Man. Why don't you say Bloody Mary in your mirror? Do the Candyman thing too, and we'll see if you live.
All right, deal. I'll do it with the Ouija board too.
Okay. And then you have to murder Mike as well.
What?
That's
part of the deal. All right. Number 37, The Bandage Man. The ghost of a logger who died in a grisly sawmill accident attacks cars and terrorizes teenagers. The smell of rotting flesh predicts a visit.
I cut my finger off.
Oh, man.
Shaman's Portal, Beaver, Oklahoma.
Oh, the Men in Black. Were you gonna read it?
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Is anyone there?
What the fuck?
Have you been killed as I suspected from your Ouija board and your...
Can you hear me? Hello?
Am I all alone?
What the fuck? Are you playing with me?
Did I miss the rapture?
Quit playing. Alright, hold on. What the fuck? Okay, experiencing technical difficulties because Dandre's his computer sucks. Alright, how about now? Can you hear me? Yeah, but you can't hear me? Okay, I think we're back. Can you hear me?
I don't know. Can I?
Okay, good. Jesus Christ, Discord. Okay.
Number 12, Water Babies of Massacre Rocks.
What does it
That's
say?
where that's where the penguin was born, you know?
Go ahead and read it.
It says, sit by the river.
And
And you can hear the sounds of babies crying, the soothing, soothing sounds of screaming infants in their watery graves. They're the babies that mothers were forced to kill during a famine rather than see them starve. Some say that these babies evolved into tricky creatures with fins and gills, and thus the mermaids were born with their super angry gills.
Super angry gills.
What the heck? This just like, okay, so it says that they were the babies that mothers were forced to kill during a famine. It just sounds like the guys got together and were like, we don't want to have to raise any babies, so we're gonna abort them and we'll say there was a famine. That's what I think happened. And I don't know how to say this. Pocatello, Indiana. Is that where Parks and Rec was at?
So I think I found the reason for how you act. So number 34, the Mini-Washitu. The red bison-like water monster of the Missouri River travels upstream to break ice. Anyone who sees it alone in the daytime will go insane.
The heck? That's what happened, because that just looks like something from Cow and Chicken.
So this is why you act the way you do. You saw this in the daytime alone.
Now I'd be like, what the fuck is that? Let me get some Raid roach spray and spray it in its eye.
Let me do a recreation of what happened when you saw him. Oh, it's me, Don J. I'm a normal guy. Oh my god! And now I'm gonna be crazy.
That's how someone goes crazy.
All right.
I don't think I told you, like, when I worked at, in Home Depot outside garden in high school.
Uh-huh.
And then I would do like the cart return. We would go to lunch and shit. And I was like, so why do you, and he was like,
whoa. You
early
would go,
40s.
whoa.
So it was like,
wait, hang on.
Late 30s, early 40s.
You'd go to
and
lunch.
I was like, so why are you like a cart return guy? And he's like, oh, I used to be an investment banker, and then I caught my girlfriend in a bed with another guy, so I just quit my job, and my mom lives here in Texas, so I moved back down here. And so I was like, oh, that's a little weird. So I asked our HR person, and she was like, yeah, he really was an investment banker. He has an accounting degree, blah, 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 blah. I was like, what the fuck? That's someone who goes insane. You're like, I can't possibly go about my life anymore, that my wife likes to screw around. I have to live a completely new life and return carts at Home Depot. Sponsored by Home Depot. You can do it. We can help.
What about number 33, the vampire beast of Bladdenboro?
Hello.
Yeah, hello? Oh god, Discord, you piece of garbage. Holy shit. Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to fix this again.